Hello everyone, this is Oblivion and welcome back to another episode of Liminal Industries. So as you can see, I got a few more kegs. I did notice something about the kegs. It seems like the more items you put in here, the less efficient it is. So if you put 3, you only get 1 extra. You put 4, you get 1 extra. So I think the best option is to only put 1 in each of these. So I was seeing if I can use a comparator to do that. You'll notice I've also got quite a few stone blocks in my inventory. That's because I've been setting up the platform for the base proper. So you can see up here, that's the basement level. You can see we've got some more snad. And if I go up here, I just set up a bit of a tile pattern. And then that's where the bamboo farm is going to go. And then we have a basement level. And yeah, should be pretty good. So, in order to actually set that up, what we need to do is that we need bamboo, right? And bamboo is going to require a rune of earth, which means that we need to do the Britannia questline. So we need a mana pool, a mana spreader, and an endo flame. So the mana pool is pretty easy. You just put stone around the pure daisy. So I should be able to get a mana pool just here, like so. What else do we need? The mana spreader. So we need living wood, which we have some of. What else do we need? We need a petal and a gold ingot. Do I have any petals lying around? I think I do. There we go. And we need some gold. So let's grab some gold from over here. Gold, and I think I also want to grab some lead and iron to make the crucible stuff. So we should be able to mana spreader. Yep. And then we want an endo flame. We're going to bookmark this. So we need red, light grey, and 2 brown. So if I dump that in there, put these away. And we want a red, 2 brown, and a grey, right? Is that right? There's a light grey. Whoops. So light grey. So red, 2 brown, light grey, and seed. And we need our bucket. Oops. Red, 2 brown, light grey, seed. That's our first endo flame, which is nice. And I believe that we need some kind of wand. Wand of something. Wand of the forest. So we need a bunch of those twigs, which we'll need some more living wood for. And then we will be able to burn some stuff in order to, I think it's this way, like this. No, other way, like that. Let's give this something to burn. Is this going to start working? Maybe. Are there any kind of goggles for this? Monocle. Let's go check the Britannia. So functional flora, generating flora, entry index, challenges, miscellaneous, basics and mechanics. wand. Okay. Wow, the thunder outside is loud. I should close my window. 1 second. 1, 2, 3. And then we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. One to the forest. Okay, bind this to this. And we should be getting some mana from this guy. It's saying that there's no... Hello? Interesting. Why is it not? There we go. Alright, so we should burn some more stuff. Let's go with charcoal blocks. There we go. Let's close the window. Alright, and what else do we want? We want some of this stuff. So, alloy kiln. Okay, so how many of these do we need? So that's just stone. We need 3 of these. So we need 6 lead and 3, yep. So if I go over here, 6 lead and 3 iron. Those guys. Minimal jam. And what do I need for the altar? So runic altar needs some mana steel and some more living rock. So if I grab my stone, there we go. I don't know if I want to keep this around. There. What was I looking for? The altar requires some iron. Okay. Not enough mana, I guess. There we go. There's 1 mana steel. AA. Runic altar. We're waiting some more living rock. Crucible. What does this require? Rune of water. Bowl of water and a cod. So I believe that requires this. So we might as well set up the... What are these? Stone hand? Interesting. I'm gonna guess we do this and then this. Perfect. We have living rocks. Very nice. And then we do this for an altar. And the altar needs to be near the mana source. Okay, very nice. Mana seer monocle. So you can see the area. My friend thinks he's a wizard. So we get these guys. We need some charcoal. We have 0 charcoal. Do we have some charcoal in here? We don't have enough. We don't have any furniture either. So I'm just gonna cut, and then we'll be back when I have some furniture to turn into charcoal. Alright, so I managed to find some furniture, and I turned it all into charcoal, and we needed this for the the pewter thing, right? This guy, brazier. Put this guy on here. Very nice. Now, how do I actually perform these rituals? Warlock's hat and a guide. Summoning first edition. Monsters, critters, ores, critters. Okay, interesting. I believe the first thing that I need to do is, actually let's change from a warlock to a, no, from a partier to a warlock. And then summoning 101. Summoning cod. Requires a soul shard. How do I get soul shards? Crystallization ritual. The ritual of crystallization allows the harvesting of soul shards from the reanimated. Just after the ritual consumes its last component, it will destroy all nearby undead creatures, leaving a few soul shards in their place. So maybe I want to have another pewter setup. So if I do this, and I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then I have, what is it, 6 lead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I chuck this in here, 1, 2, 3, then I want to use this guy, and I believe we're going to turn some husks into soul shards. So redstone and bone meal. Put away a lot of these blocks. Don't need all that. I can chuck this stuff while I was looking around. I found some more stuff that we can melt down. We need bones and we need redstone. Actually, I shouldn't have turned all the bones into bone meal because I know that you need to cook some of it. Let's chuck these guys in to get melted. Yep. Okay. I also casted a few diamonds. Do we have more food? Let's grab these guys. Very nice. Do I have everything that I need? I'm going to bring some extra stone just in case I misunderstood, because you might need some more stone hands. Charcoal, and we definitely need flint and flint, which we do have. Okay. So now let's go turn some husks into soul shards so that we can summon a cod. So luckily there's a husk spawner really close by. I didn't bring any cobblestone. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe we want to do... Come on. Like so, and like so. Do the 2 stone hands and put the brazier down. What are you holding? Sometimes these mobs hold interesting items. Alright, so 2 of these, 1 of these. Let's see if this works. Very nice. And I want a trapdoor so that I can crawl under. So if I do this, like so, and I do this, there we go. I really don't want them to hit me. Maybe I want a light source right next to them. So, do I have any charcoal? I do. So, I want to be able to turn off the spawner. So let's do some bricks. Let's do one level above so that they can walk around still. Okay. There we go. Why are you still trying to jump? And hopefully, I think that will stop their spawns. I should probably eat something. Oh, I got a potato. Nice. There we go. I think that's all the items that I need. I got plenty of soul shards, which is nice. And I think I'm just going to leave this set up here, because I'm probably going to need to use it again. Okay. Leave all that there, and then let's go back. Let's jump off here. And then let's summon Cod. Summoning Cod. We have the soul shards, nice. Summoning 101. Do I want to grab that? Not really. Oh, you get fish stew. Nice. Let's go look at summoning 101. Summoning Cod. 2 soul shards, bone meal, and a bowl of water. Bowl of water is a water bucket and a bowl. Bone meal and 2 soul shards. Very nice. Grab this. That. Oh, that's right. We need the other ritual plate. Brazier. Thank you. Now, bowl of water. Bone meal and 2 soul shards. Actually, additions manual. Interesting. And charcoal in the middle. There we go. And I just remembered, probably want a bucket of water. There we go. Tactical fishing. I will claim this just to get it out of the way. Let's throw it on the ground. What do I need next? Okay, I need to kill the fish. There we go. Okay. Now I have a snack. Let's put the bowl away. And then crucible. Rune of water. Mana powder, bowl of water, living rock, sugarcane, and cod. Okay. Now, what do I want to burn? Burn some coal coke. Okay. Put this away. Nope, that's not what I wanted to click on. Put this away, this away. This. This. Don't need this. Probably don't need these. Definitely need charcoal. Don't need that, don't need that. Actually, I'll end up with that anyway. I want to grab some of this. And then... crucible. Bookmark. A. And then Rune of Water. Bookmark. So mana steel and mana powder. I believe I can make mana powder just from sugar, right? I don't need to use anything fancy. Yep, there we go. And then... do I just click? Yep. that. Sugarcane. And then the bowl of water. Shouldn't have put the bowl away. Here we go. There we go. Now, I think I just need to wait on the amount of mana that I have. Maybe I want another endo flame. Okay. Endo flame. Brown, red, light grey. Light grey, red, and 2 browns, right? Okay, so we need to grow some more. Here we go. And then we want this here, 2 brown, red, that, and then a seed. Do I need 1 mana spreader per, or can I have multiple, is my question. So if I grab my living wand, it should be here. Oops. Okay, they're both connected. Nice. And then I give this one and this one. That one already has fuel. Now they both have fuel. Okay, now it's running faster. How many can I actually do? Maybe I want 3. I already have brown. I need some more red. Okay. And what else was it? I'm gonna bookmark it. And light grey. Okay. Then we have bucket and seed. 1, 2, 1, 1. There we go. This does have connectivity. Give this some. Very nice. Is this bound to this? What does that mean? Interesting. Maybe I need another mana spreader? Do I need a mana spreader into this thing? Let's check Botania. Back. Runic altar. To use a runic altar, place it. This mode crafting mana manipulation to use. Point a mana spreader with a supply of mana at the altar. Okay. Let's put these away, and then, actually no, I need 1 of them. I need some gold, and I need some living wood. Mana spreader. Why am I'm not in a crafting table, I'm in a barrel. There we go. Nice. That's really fast. Alright, function mode? No? No. That's right, you need a living rock. Where's living rock? There we go. Do I right click? And hit it. Nice. Cool. What's next? So we have the runic altar. We need the crucible, which requires 6 more of those pewter ingots, so I need 12 lead. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't need all of this charcoal in here. Okay, what's next? Crucible requires quite a bit of precision. It is highly recommended that you read the entry on it in the Ars Ecclesia to have enough information to get the crafting method correct. Straight away, make sure you always have some extra ingredients as a backup. So we want sulfur, blue dye, and lapis. How do I get blue dye? Okay, blue petal. Do I have to grind it, or can I just craft it? I can just craft it. Okay, and sulfur comes from charcoal and enchanted ash, so that's why we want to cook up bones. Do we have any bones? We do have bones. Stick that in there. Do I have anything else in these furnaces? I do. Put some of this away. And then we should have all these. And then if I do this, very nice. Does this one require a campfire? I think it does. Campfire. Cool. Let's stick him, I don't know, here. Cool. And what was it? The Ars Ecclesia? Rituals, artifice, creators, pewters, rituals, artifice, crucible. No matching recipe for crucible. Nice. Soul gems, arcane gold, tallow. Interesting. I need some of this. Might as well wait for the last bone. I think once we get the sulfur and the lapis, that will be probably the end of the episode. So, do I have my flower pouch? I do. And I do this. How much lapis does it want? It wants 5. Oh, you get 5 from it. Okay. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2. Do I need to stir it or something? Interesting. Sulfur dust. Enchanted ash and charcoal. Wait for it to boil. 1, 2. What? I'm confused already. No, this is the wrong book. Crucible. Once boiling, crucible is ready for use. Alchemy recipes have multiple steps that must be performed in order. Start by adding the items from the first step. Once the water color changes, add the next step, and stir the crucible a few times if specified. So, use. Step 1. It should just be charcoal and enchanted ash. Maybe it just has a chance to fail. Where's my sulfur? Where is my sulfur? Give it. I am so confused right now. Sulfur? Does it just have a chance to fail? I think something is eating my charcoal. I think this is eating my charcoal. Okay, that's funny. I'm gonna have to move this. I think the endo flame is eating my charcoal. Okay. Campfire. Campfire. Alright, we figured it out eventually. So, can't do this stuff around these guys. Let's do... Is that far enough away? I think so. Let's do it here. Okay, cool. 1-1. See? Much easier when your endo flame isn't eating your fuel. Okay, and then we want to use this to make lapis, right? So how do we make lapis? So we first make this guy, and then we make the lapis from... I should be bookmarking things more. So sulfur, blue dye, stir twice. So we do the sulfur first, like that. Nice. And then we do this and stir twice. I think I did it wrong. Okay, well, take two. Wait till it's boiling. And then we gotta wait till the blue dye gets picked up before stirring. Because you want to stir the second step, not the first step. So we do this, that's step one. And then step two is this guy. And then we stir twice. Did it work? Clearly not. Sulfur, blue dye, stir twice. Come on. Wait till it's boiling. Sulfur. Blue dye. 1, 2. I don't know what's going on. This is confusing. I'm obviously doing something wrong, but I don't know what it is. And we're basically over time. Let's try one more time, and if it doesn't work, I am going to end the episode and then figure it out off camera. 1. Nice. 2. 1, 2. Do I have to stir it again? Nah, can't figure it out. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.